Hello everybody and welcome back. I have a Project Life video for you today, and this one is going to be week 9. I'm going to be using the new collection called Emoji Love from Simple Stories today, and this one I did for one of my design team assignments, and I am so happy with how it came out. It's such a cute collection with all the emojis and the fun colors. I've printed out most of my photos and have picked out some cards already, and I've got them all where I think I want them to go for now. I'm going to go ahead and work on this title card, and I really love this card with all the ink splatters on it. I've picked out a few embellishment pieces, and now I'm going to pick out one of these clear stickers to put on my title card as an embellishment. This particular week is going to be week 9, and as I am picking out a word to go with, I went with today because that seemed to go well with my everyday photos. I'm going to pair the word today with that cute little heart that has the arrow in it. I really had so much fun with this collection because it is full of everyday, the ups and the downs and the good and the bad and all the in-between stuff that makes up my Project Life album. I was also really happy that the colors of the collection went really well with this week's photos. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my title card. Just going to go ahead and stamp the dates on there using my date stamp. While I'm stamping my dates on there, I wanted to talk about these cute little ink splatters. And I have to say that I went ahead and tried out ink splattering myself. And you guys, it is so much harder than it looks, and I had to actually reprint a card because I messed it up. So let's just say that I won't be ink splattering anything else anytime soon. I think I need to watch some YouTube videos on that before I do any more. I honestly love the look of it, but it is so hard. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So anyways, moving on, I'm taking the chipboard off of the back of this emoji smiley face just to make it not so bulky. And that'll be it for my title card. And here is a closer look at my finished title card. Oh, wait, I take that back. I gotta add some enamel dots on there. Okay, now I think we're done. There's a quick look, and then we're gonna move on to this 3x4 card. I have a picture of my daughter Maddie, and it was her 10th birthday, and that little photo is 2x2, and it was of her birthday cake. We made her birthday cake that night, and then we sang to her, and she blew out the candles. So I'm gonna go through my cards here and see which one I want to use. I did like that pink one, but I didn't like it it had a pink border around it, and it just didn't work well with the photo that I had. So I'm gonna look through here. Aren't these cards so cute? I just love them. And then I think I end up with a that blue one that has the half triangle, half cream card. Let's see. Now I'm just going to pick from my favorites and see which one looks best. And while I'm picking out that card, I have a couple other photos of Maddie that I took actually back in January. Around their birthday time, I like to take them out and see if I can get a few photos. And that's what I did. We went out to the park, and she has her emoji shirt on, and it says, I speak fluent emoji, and I got that for her probably a couple months before that. And then I found this pink hat that she has on at Target, and it says today, I forget what it says, today I am, and then it has all the emojis below it. And so that hat worked so well with these colors. So I had to add some of these photos into this week because it was her birthday week. All right, let's get caught up. While I was talking, I went ahead and put some journaling on a few of these cards. The one of her birthday cake, and then also this piece of C's Candies bag. Me and a friend that week went out to the mall, and we went in to C's Candies, and we got a couple chocolates. And then I asked for an extra bag, and the lady looked at me kind of weird, but just gave me another bag. And then my friend goes, "Oh, I know what you're going to use that for. You're going to put it in your scrapbook, right?" And I said, "Yep, it'll be perfect for my pocket." So I just cut the bag down to 4x6 and then put my journaling on. I used my typewriter to put the journaling on the bag here. And now I am going to go ahead and get some embellishing going. I have a couple pieces from the Bits and Pieces package that came with this kit. And I have a little label and a heart, and now I'm going to put some stickers on. I picked out the word goals because it's always one of my goals to get chocolate anywhere we go. So I thought that was perfect. And I also added a label, a phrase sticker, and then of course I'm going to add some enamel dots on there. Once I get my enamel dots on there, I'm going to pick out this kind of pinkish purplish sticker that I have, and I thought it went really well with some of the colors in my photos and also in the card. So I stuck that in between where it says C's Candies, and I think it says established something or other. And I'm going to move on to this birthday card here. I'm going to work on embellishing it now. Originally, I wanted to spell out the word 10 or put the number 10. So I'm going to spell it out with these pink letters that come in the sticker pack. So I'm going to play around with placement of a couple of these bits and pieces. I have this label piece here, and then once I get my letters on there, I'm going to pick out a couple more stickers to go around. While I'm putting the stickers on, I want to talk about the photo that's in the bottom left-hand corner there. It's of my daughter Caitlin and Patrick, my husband. They were practicing, and she's in the band, and she plays saxophone. And my husband used to play flute, so he has a flute at home. And they like to practice together, and he helps her out, and they play the song together, and it's so cute. So I wanted to get a picture of that. All right, back to this card here. I've picked out a little thumbs up sticker, and then I've also stuck a little party popper sticker on the other side of the 10. Now it's all ready to get that photo glued down and stuck underneath the embellishments there, and that card is going to be done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it back in its spot now and move on to this photo of this gorgeous sunset that we had that week. And I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do as far as embellishing on the photo, so I just stuck it in the pocket. And if you've seen some of my other videos, I like to do this. I like to stick the photos in the pockets or the cards, and that way I can play around with my stickers, my embellishments, and see if I like it before I actually commit to putting it down on the photo, so that way I don't ruin my photo. Because the printer I have, it's really sticky. The photos are really sticky, so I can't take the stickers off of the photo once I put them down because it will just ruin it. So I like to do this, and I've got two labels that I want to stick in the corner there. And then I'm going to pick one of these clear word stickers, and I go with the word wow, and I put it right there in the middle. I thought it would be fun to add some of these stamps from the roller stamp. And I'm going to go ahead and take the sticker off and stamp some of those on the bottom label there. And then I go ahead and put the word sticker back on. Looks like I'm going to do a couple of them here. I think I went with some of the tiny emoji happy faces. And so, yeah, I'm going to put the word back on there. Now I'm going to grab my enamel dots and stick a couple of them on there just for a fun look. And for this photo, I really didn't want to take away from the beauty of the photo. So I thought putting a couple labels down there in the corner would be a nice touch. Now that everything is on those label stickers, I can just peel them right off of the plastic of the pocket and then put them right on my photo, and everything's ready to go. Then I decided that I wanted to add a couple staples with my tiny attacher, so I go ahead and staple some on there. So at this point of the process, I have most of the left side done, and now I'm finishing up the right side. Sometimes I like to go left to right, sometimes I am all over the place, but this time I'm going to go and work on embellishing some of these cards and photos on this right side here. I'm going to finish up this photo that I have here that I took of our Jamba Juice cups, and we went down on Friday of that week to celebrate Maddie's birthday and also to go down for our last time to Disneyland before our annual passes expired. And then we spent the night at my brother's house. He lives down in that area. And then on Saturday morning, we went and got all Jamba Juices before we left town to head for home. And so you also see there's a little 3x4 photo of my Jamba cup and then everyone in the background. So I added a couple of stickers onto that photo and also the words road trip, because I wanted to remember that we did go down and take a little road trip, even though there's no Disney photos in this spread, and you'll see those later because I want to do a whole spread from that day. Okay, let's get you caught up here. I'm working on this journaling card that has text bubbles with the emojis in them. And I really liked this card because all of us in the family try really hard to incorporate our emojis in our texts as much as possible, especially the kids. The kids love to text Patrick all the time with lots of emojis. So I wanted to talk about that little story on that card, and I went ahead and put a few of stamps down and then also a little sticker for now. And then I have this clear sticker that says talk emoji to me, and I wanted to put that on somewhere on this card because I loved that. I'm going to leave the card as it is for now because I'm not quite ready to get my journaling done and move on to adding that little sticker that says love on the photo of them practicing. And I just put it right above my journaling that I put on in Photoshop before I printed my photo. Okay, now we are in business to finish up this spread. I have printed out my last photos and then also some of my journaling, or maybe all of my journaling. Let's see. I think all the journal cards are now done. I'm going to finish up that emoji text card there by just putting that sticker on, and that one's all done. And then I'm going to work on putting this 4x6 card together. Now I have a photo of our pizza box, and we had pizza one night. And so I just snapped a photo of the pizza box, and I'm going to add that as a 3x4 size. And then I'm also wanting to add a journaling card because I wanted to tell the story and thought that I could include it in this 4x6 size. So I just got a 4x6 piece of white cardstock, and I taped the photo down first, and then I taped the journaling card to the cardstock so that way it won't slide around in the pocket and the photos won't fall out. And now I'm just picking out some embellishing here. I'm going to finish up this card, of course, with some enamel dots. And I just love that pizza chipboard piece. And I thought that it would go perfect with our pizza story of the week. And it looks like that card is almost done. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple word strips on the top there along the pizza box. Well, I thought I had all my journaling on my cards done, but I didn't. I forgot that I had a couple more to do. So now that I've got my journaling on there, I can go ahead and get some embellishing done on my cards. You'll see that I switched out that pattern paper, the one that was like a minty green colored, with this big circle emoji card, and I added a little bit of journaling on the bottom about how we went to Disneyland and stayed at my brother's place. And then I added the word awesome. I'm going to pick out the word awesome to stick on top of my journaling there, right over the circle. And then I'm going to leave that one just like that and move on to this card over here, the one that has the unicorn on it. And this one has the story about Maddie's pictures and how it was her birthday and what we did for her birthday day. You'll see me play around with a couple different sticker options along that label there on the bottom of the card. Didn't know exactly what I wanted to do at first. I decided that I wanted to put some stamps on the label. So I pick out the word love with a little heart on it, and I do it 3 or 4 times on the label. And then I'm going to pick out a sticker to go on top of the label there. I go with the little Instagram camera. It seemed to work really well in that little space there. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the chipboard unicorn on there. And that card is now done. Let's see what else we have. I think I'm going to wrap up, straighten out everything, take one last look, and I'm going to call this week done, you guys. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate you guys leaving comments and thumbs up, and here's a few last close-up photos for you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.